Welcome to the Jeep Compass Trailhawk. This is the flagship version of the small SUV, and it's all about all-terrain attitude and capability. It even has sturdy recovery points embedded into the front end, like a serious off-roader. The overall design is quite nice in our opinion, like most Jeeps actually. The lines and the contours are all very consistent, and plenty of details are distinctive to the brand, so you can immediately tell it's a Jeep. From the back you can see the bolstered wheel arches, providing a macho stance, and this example features the two-tone colour scheme with a black roof. The Trailhawk also adds an array of special red badges. Ground clearance is measured at 225mm, which is not super impressive for an off-road vehicle, but it is decent when you compare it to other SUVs in this specific class. We're not really a fan of these 17-inch alloy wheels, but we guess they do match the character of the Trailhawk, being a bit heavy-duty rather than fancy. They're wrapped in relatively tall 225/60 tyres, although they feature a highway terrain tread type and not all-terrain, which is a bit strange, especially considering this is supposed to be a trail-rated vehicle. Inside, it's quite luxurious. There's a good use of higher quality materials around the place to make it feel and look more special than the regular variants. And the Uconnect touchscreen system is one of the best in the class, we reckon, just because it is so simple to use, yet offers very in-depth functionality and superb graphics. Having separate buttons for the common functions is a nice touch too, along with a separate climate control panel. Down on the console you'll find some very ambitious driving modes, such as 4-wheel drive low and 4-wheel drive lock settings. Passenger space and comfort is great compared with some rivals. In fact, it is very big in here if you compare it to models such as the Peugeot 2008, Honda HR-V, and the Toyota CHR, which all compete in the same field, according to VFAX. Rear passengers are presented with a centre stack that appears to be inspired by one of those old oil heaters that your grandmother has, but it offers climate vents, USB and USB-C charging, and a proper household power outlet at the bottom. Very convenient. Legroom and headroom levels are very good for the Class 2. We're just not sure about that flip-down armrest, which is basically the centre seat flipping forward. It looks a bit weird. Boot space is okay, again, compared with its official rivals, and for a model with 4-wheel drive running gear underneath. A full-size spare wheel, albeit steel and not alloy, sits under the floor. As for the engine, we're afraid this is where things go a bit pear-shaped. It's a 2-litre turbo diesel offering average power and strong torque, but it is very noisy, and for some reason, acceleration and overtaking is under par. Braking performance is also poor, especially considering this does not feature all-terrain tyres. This is what it goes like.